Good afternoon, everybody. How are we all? Happy Wednesday. I'm just turning my little drink thing on. My last coffee went cold, so I'm going to try and keep this one hot. Let me just turn off. It might be a bit dark, but it's better on the desk. I'm just going to flip down to the desk, I think. There we go, just because it's a little bit better. Hey, everybody. Hope you're all good. Do your thumbs up if you've not done so. I've just done mine before. I think we're all good to go there. You. It's maths. I think it's because of the desk now. I can't, unless it's right like that. It's a bit better. So I have to sit up on there. That's okay. You can't see it, I don't think. No. How is everybody? Hello. Who is in? Avril. Hey, Avril. Jeanette. Caroline. Lynn. Hazel. Lots of you here already. Thank you for joining. Good morning from Philadelphia. Hey, Bethany. Thanks for joining. It must be early for you. Hey, Amanda. What was that one there I saw? Oh, where's it gone? Long something. Where did it say? I can't see where it is now. Oh, long time no see. We're lucky third day. Hey, Jules. Yeah, hope everybody is well. Today we're going to make a fun card, which was sent to me a few days ago, and I can't remember who sent it, and I've got so many messages, I can't click on them all. But I saw it then come up on a reel today, so I thought, oh, that's the one that person sent me. So if you sent me this link, let me know if you're in the chat. Some of you might have seen this before. It's called a tiered wiper. And the reel that I saw was Carrie's Creative Table. Now, she doesn't say she got the idea from anyone, so I don't know if she is the original designer. But if you sent me the link, was it this same person? Basically, I've done it as a 5x7. Hers is in centimetres. I'm not sure what the final size is. I'm not sure if it's a little bit smaller. But basically, you just pull the sides out and you have 3 wipers. And I thought my Christmas characters, the elf, the snowman, would look brilliant popping out from this. It's very easy to make. Honestly, I've broken it down, all the steps. If you prefer centimetres, then head to Carrie's Creative Table. She's got a blog post, so you can have a little look there. So if anybody saw it, who was the one that dropped me the link? Like I said, I can't remember, but I remember saying I'll add it to the list. Hey, Linda. You know, have you read last night and went past your turn into Plimpton? Now on the dockside at Plymouth, waiting for our ferry home. I thought, Linda, you were going to be in Avril then and turn up. You saw it. Looks interesting. Linda, was it you? Was it from the same lady? Because I always try to make sure I give the credit to the... I mean, obviously she's done a lovely card, so I'll credit this lady, but just wondered if there was another person that's designed this. Yeah, I saw it on a reel today, Linda. So I thought, oh, and then I remembered that someone was sent me it, and I tried looking back, but I've got so many messages. Clicking on each one until I find the person, it just takes too long. As Avril. But yeah, this is what we're going to make. So you can see I've wrote the measurements of the pieces you need already. So if you want to pick your card stock out, you want a piece of 5x7, a piece of 5x6, a piece of 5x5, and a piece of 5x4. We're going to add matte layers, and then I'll talk you through. I've got my little mechanism piece here. You just need 3 of them. The arms, you can do whatever size you want. Oh, the black swans in Dawlish. Yeah, lovely. Really nice. Good if you got to see them as well, because sometimes they're hidden. But yeah, all folds. All displays. It's got a cool look to it as well. And then yeah, just all slides down. I don't think you need a direction. I'm pretty sure they can't pull it that way. They're going to start playing around and then they're going to see things pop out. So I think it's pretty obvious. Oh, there we go. I will check. See, yeah, if you don't mind, Linda, thank you. Morning, everybody. Afternoon, good evening, good night. All different time zones. So I am going to do a Christmas one. Like I said, I'm trying to do more Christmas cards at the moment, with it being Christmas in July. I already have these two lovely characters. How good is he going to look popping out? So again, you just attach them. But if you imagine here beyond, maybe that one, that would look good. And then he can be, like down here. That will look great. And then I just need one more. So I thought one of these here. We've got all bits and bobs there as well. That we should have a reindeer, shouldn't we? That's what we should have. Maybe we do elf. And then we can have the reindeer. Something like that. I think that'll look quite fun. But what else we got here? You got the bears. Any of these kind of heads will look good. Could have all the penguins. I could just have, all of the 3 reindeer there. You could have ho ho ho, which I thought would be quite good as well. So yeah, that should be nice. Hey Tracy. But I thought I've got them here already cut, and I am promising myself to get through all of these bits that I've already spent time cutting and stuff. So let's get them used. So I think I'm going to do keep those ones out for now and choose the paper. I want to do something that's going to match those. See that pink? Be nice, do like a pinky coloured one. Excuse me. Oh dear. Oh, something caught me there. See, that one would go nice as well. The present wrapped, that would be nice. They all work with that one, don't they? I could do his scarf green, and then they will all kind of tie in. I think I'll do that one actually. Oh, where are we? That Spooky pulled some of those characters out last night, ready to start my Christmas crafting. Well, maybe you'll make this one, Judith. Hello. Hi, everyone. So disappointed I was unable to join the Mate yesterday. We had a power cut. Oh, no. But you'll still be able to watch it back, though. That's so annoying, though. Yeah, I bet. Oh, what what an annoyance. Yeah, fa la la la. Well, actually, the card I've shared today, which is this one, and when I put them all together, and I thought, actually, they make quite a good fa la la. Where is it? That one, wasn't it? I think it's that one. Yeah, so this is the one that I did in today's YouTube that's gone out, and I just thought the way they're all like on there, and then it's like a tier. Oh, I thought that would look good with fa la la. So this tutorial's up today. We've got a few little fun little moving elements as well. But yeah, I like that one. But we will do a fa la la. We always do. Okay. It's just nice having all my cards all organised now. It's lovely. I'm waiting for my code. I'm waiting for my code to be sent. What do you mean your code? I've sat and watched that one. Did you like it? Yeah, it's good. Right, so I think I'm going to use red card. Let's do, yeah, I think that one will be fine. I think a lightweight cardstock's going to be fine for all of this. I don't think you're going to need your heavy. 220, 230 will be fine. And I think I used 2 pieces of that yellow. So yeah, so cut yourself first of all a piece of 5x7, 5x6, 5x5 and 5x4. And how is everyone? How are we all? Some of you I've spoke to every day. Oh, the link. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, you should. Did you email customer service? Because she just checks everybody's accounts. That's all before she sends things out. Because obviously, in a minute, I'm gonna what I'm going to do is, after we've got to issue 4, because that's obviously like a yearly subscription, I'll be going through all of the members, and if you're not subscribed for the next, issue or so on, then you'll be removed from the group, because it's not fair and we want to keep that exclusivity there. So that's the only reason I always direct people to customer service, because Nicola will just do a quick screen just to check that you're still sub. We've probably got some people, and I'm not saying this in a rude way, don't be disheartened, but there's probably some people in there that only ever bought the first issue still. So that's why I don't want to be sharing links there. I'd rather you get them all through email, and that way they're going to people that are genuinely subscribed and stuff. So yeah, if you are in the group still, then fine, you're getting to see some things that are going on and inspiration, I guess, but we will be kind of going through and just checking that it's obviously, yeah, the right people are in there. Haley saw I nearly missed mine as thermal was very early, so I had to search for them. I don't know, I'm losing. I couldn't resist the fa la 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 on the exploding box. Hey everyone, hey Gillian, you loved it. Right, so 5x7. Melissa, for some reason your name rings a bell as you're never getting your emails. You seem to always comment. It might be worth dropping a bit of more of an in-depth email to find out what's going on, because you know what I mean, it just seems a bit odd that, I'm sure you've said it a few times, check your spam, check that your email's updated, check your preferences are updated. There's a lot that could be stopping it happening, but I'm sure it's not the first time you said this. I think so, Linda. Or what, didn't someone say it's auto renew now? Because I thought it wasn't, and then someone said no, it will auto renew. Laura, honestly, these comments, I'm thinking, what are people saying? What's thermal? What's the code? Trying to keep up with them, and I try not to miss things, but right, what we got? 5x7, 5x6, 5x5, and 5x4. No, I use that though. 5x4 and 5. No, sorry, that was 5x5. This would be 5x4. Okay, so that's our 4 sections. To be honest, you could tier those differently. You don't have to have 1 inch. I've just done the 1 inch, but you could do every ½ inch. You could add more. You could have more. Once you've cut this, I just say do 3 because that's how many there are, but you could do multiple. Depends how many you want to, how many panels you got, because you've got 1, 2, 3. So that's where you need your 3 wipers. But you could do another panel here and add another wiper, add another panel. As long as the wiper can hide behind the panel, then that's fine. You could drop down every ½ inch and have loads. It will add a lot of dimension, because with just those 3, you can see there, you're looking probably at 1/4 inch already. So if you were to double that, you'd be looking at ½ inch. So it will be bulky if you do a lot more, but hand deliver it, box envelopes, all that good stuff. So finally I caught the live right on time, watching from Colorado. Hey Cheryl. Nicholas said auto renew, email will be sent. Right, okay. Hi everybody. Auto renew, yeah. Okay. Good. Hey, what's that? Hey Lynn. Alerts are definitely not working. We'll put the lives on my phone. Yeah, it's always 2 o'clock. So like I said, I've said this before, don't rely on the notifications through Facebook, YouTube, because they're just not, you can't count on them. So you're best just put it in your phone, and it's always 2 o'clock. The Monday ones will vary. That'll just be as and when. Hey Jill. Right. So next you want to add your pattern paper. I'm going to do the same pattern on all of my panels, so I think it'll look really striking. I'm going to have my main sentiment will be on this front one here. space on the back for your message, and then these characters are going to pop out from the side. Might add a few more little bits there as well. I've got the bows there I could use. So yeah, I've got some props as well. So next I'm going to cut, I'm going to use quite a bit of this, aren't I? Although I want to get it used, I'm trying to just be, yeah, get it done. So I've got that bit there, but I don't think it's in the right orientation. No. Get these scraps used as well. No, okay. Let's just check first that I've got enough. Oh, there's a scrap. Can use that piece. What I need to do, I'm going to quickly sort this out because I put 2 pads, might even be 3 together actually. I'm just going to put all of the designs together because that way I'll know exactly what I've got. Bear with me a minute. Some of you will probably be choosing your colours anyway if you're crafting along. So they're all the single ones when I shared it. So we're going to get through all of these papers this year. I don't want to have this pad by the end of the year. A few scraps I don't mind, otherwise be gone. Plus we've got a lovely scenes pad launching in Christmas scenes that's launching in October with the other Christmas collection. So no Halloween from me. Got another Christmas one. It's more popular than Halloween, although it's not that I won't ever do a Halloween again, but Christmas does do much better. And some exciting news with my meeting yesterday. Can't say anything, sorry, I am gonna tease a bit here, but it's looking very likely that I'm going to be doing a collaboration with another brand. How exciting. I've got a little bit of work to do my end, putting some ideas together, and I'm just going to say book. Except very early, it's just talks at the minute. But yeah, potentially some exciting things for the future. So I'm very, very excited about that. And the brand as well. I think lots of you are going to like it. Right, I've got enough of the green. So again, just to keep you excited, got lots of fun things going on. Yeah, like I said, there's just a few ideas going around, but the collab is looking very, very strong. So you can all guess now and play around in the chat. Right, use that one and that bit. Oh, it's okay. I've actually still got quite a bit of that left then. Get rid of that one. Book, maybe like a, I don't know, big magazine. I don't know. It's, like I said, it's just ideas at the minute, but collab, yes. I've got to keep you all excited, haven't I? I've got to keep you, you know, interested in the brand, sticking around. I don't want you all disappearing, do I? Right, so for the 5x4 piece, you want to cut a piece of 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. Just make sure if you're using directional like me, you get it obviously the right way. So that one is going to go on the front one. And then we want a piece, so it's all going to be 4 3/4 wide because they're all 5 inches wide. Next one, this will be 4 3/4 squared. So you are going to use quite a bit of your pattern paper, so just make sure you've got enough before you go cutting it all, because now obviously the orientation, yeah, they're all going to have to be scrap pieces. Yeah, I'm using 4 sheets of that. Disappearing. Well, people get bored, they move on. I get it. It's life, isn't it? So this is a piece of, again, 4 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then the last one, oh, ouch. I'm going to have to do something with those because this design is one of my favourites. And then again, 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Can't be bothered to get my trimmer out, so I'm just going to use my ruler. 6 3/4 will be up there. Okay, so stick all of those down. Thank you for the congratulations. A bit early, but thank you. I like the support there. There's definitely going to be something anyway. There's a couple of, yeah, there's a few things. You will never get rid of us, Buckers. Thanks for that. I'm stuck with you all, am I? But yeah, it's exciting anyway. It's nice that things are always moving forward. It was a nice catch up with my boss, and he's really happy, and yeah, it's just nice. It's nice to know you're appreciated. I can just get on, because I don't always speak to him, and I just said, you know, I hope that you know I do work hard and I can't produce these results if I didn't, you know, all that kind of stuff, because you don't know what the conversations are all the time in head office. He was like, no, we know, we can see it. So that was good. How long do we have to wait? Well, to be honest, because I work for a publishing company, that side of things can turn around quite quickly. So yeah, I mean, it's all down to, like I said, I've got a bit of work to do behind the scenes with this, because I have to, yeah, I've got to produce 5 exclusive card folds is the kind of plan that I'm thinking. It's 5 exclusive card folds. I don't want to say too much because I don't want it sounds, but we do get lurkers sometimes coming in from other companies, because I know. So I'm not going to say too much, but I don't know. We're already, you know, halfway into the year. I reckon early next year is what I would predict, possibly. Yeah, it can be. It's going to be a big exposure for Mater Surprise if it does all go with, yeah, what they're saying. Which I know there's no reason why it won't, but yeah, should all be very good. You're a good lurker, Avril. We get some cheeky lurkers. Oh, and I stick together the sewing PDF pattern. It's huge, over 60 pieces. Oh my goodness, no more room on my floor. Oh, there's no getting away. I love it. How is the brand selection going from the survey? Yeah, I think again we've got there's other people obviously in the team that are kind of working through it all. It's all down to negotiating with licenses. All licenses have different, you know, stipulations, what they want you to do, what they don't want you to do, and sometimes it doesn't end up quite working as a paper brand, or you know, the costs, the negotiations just don't quite work out and suit both parties. So, you know, you may well have seen a license and think, well, it's been done with such and such, but it might not work for us, you know. It's all down to quantities that you order and the price you negotiate with that and so on. So, but there's things happening. So you're definitely going to see some more licenses in the future, which is good. Okay, so I think that's going to look nice. quite like that. Got a little bit there. Okay, so yeah, nice sentiment on that part. And then we're going to have these 3 popping out. So for the pop out, you want to go with the same kind of colour card for your base. You can see there when the mechanism's in, you do see it, see when it's displayed. So you should be able to use your scrap pieces that you've got left over here. And we want to cut ourselves 3 pieces that are, did I do the, oh yeah, 6 by 1.5 is what you want to cut. Get those 2 from that one. Okay, so 6 by 1.5. And then we need to do a little bit of scoring. Will we get an advent? Yes, advent, I've said already, advent is already done. So it's done in the sense that we've chosen everything. I've got the theme. I've chosen all 24 items. I've designed how I want the box to be and how it will be. So the box isn't going to be Christmas because I want you to keep it out all year round. So it is an advent that is storage in a sense, let's say. It's a nice piece that you can keep in your craft room, because a lot of money and cost goes into the packaging. And my mum's got the, what's it called, Daphne's Diary, and hers is a beautiful, it's not my style, but it's a beautiful like armoire, is it? It's got like little feet. It's really pretty, and she has it on her desk, and she's got little drawers, and she keeps everything in it. It's lovely. So yeah, we've got it all. It's all done. It's just like I said earlier in the year, for anybody that remembers, it was just with China and closing for Chinese New Year, and the boss kind of wanted it, and then it was just all a bit last minute, and I was like, it's just going to get rushed, and I don't want it to be rushed. So yeah, it's pretty much ready to go. So we will definitely be doing it next year. Plus we can get really good promo behind it and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's definitely going to be, yeah, it is. It's really nice. I've not seen anybody do this theme like I've done, you know, so I think you'll really like it. Price point's going to be good as well. You have your early bird. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. It's going to be lovely. Yeah, next year. So yeah, you definitely have an advent next year, and possibly something else quite exciting, which would be good. You've got your ribbons in it. And I know, Simone, you added things into yours, didn't you? I know you gave it to your granddaughter, didn't you? But I know a few people have put like shelves and done things with it as well. So, okay, so you want to score along the 6-inch side. You're going to score at 3/4 of an inch, 2 5/8, 3 3/8. You want to put a little notch at 4 1/8. I'll go over these again in a minute. Just a little notch at 4 1/8, and then at 5 1/4. That you can definitely change, I think, going forward to make the measurements more simplified. It's just because hers were in centimeters. I just pulled that to the nearest, like working in inches, but I didn't want to go too far off, and I just needed to get a feel for the card fold really. But I think I want to do this in some other sizes, so I'll simplify this so it's like, you know, 3/4 of an inch, 1.5, 2, whatever, you know. But for the minute we're just gonna have to go with them. So write this down if you're wanting to craft later. I will do a YouTube video for this. So again, 3/4 of an inch, 2 5/8, 3 3/8, a little notch at 4 1/8, and then 5 1/4. Okay. If I hold that up, you can take a screenshot of that. Okay. Yeah, a little screenshot if you want to do that. We'll pause, write it down. Okay. Yeah, you did. I thought so. Hey, Rach. Rach is late all the time. Rach is back at the queue. In fact, when Rach comes in and she's like, what have I missed? I don't think we should tell her. I think she needs to be told off and punished for being late all the time. I mean, cleaning and sorting and tidying and organising crafty stuff, you can do in the back with me in the background. So I think we need to be telling you off now. You're an OG. You can't all of a sudden start being late. Okay, then you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 score lines. The third score line, fold that over, okay, and pop it with the folded side up here, and just put a little marker at halfway, which is 3/4 of an inch. Just a little notch again. Shush your face. Okay, little marker halfway. And that's on that third score line. So just hold it up. You can see there, and on the template, it's just so that you've got your marker now there at the 4 1/8. You've got your marker now halfway down that score line. You want to add a score line to create that V. Okay, it's your little like wiper pop up. It's all, we've done this fold lots of times on different cards. It's just in a different way to create that little lever. Okay, so just do that on all 3 pieces. She has actually though, hasn't she, Avril? She's missed it all. I made my Made to Surprise advent calendar into an advent calendar for my 2 granddaughters. Just got it back to fill again this year. Oh, I like that. That is a good way of recycling. Very good. 2 and 5, 3 and 3, 4 and 1. Oh, I've just pushed that right through. And 5 1/4. Again, fold the third one, pop it up in your scoreboard, and mark in the middle, which is 3/4 of an inch. Oh, just done half. 3/4. Is it 2 and 5, 3 and 3, 4 and 1, and 5 1/4. Again, fold the third, little marker. I'm always around. Yeah, she's always lurking. Right, then we need to add a little score line. I've lost my little metal one. I know it's not far, but it is not in there. I pulled out all of that as well. So now you want to create the little V. So from the top of your 2 and 5/8 score line, you want to go down to that marker that you would have made halfway, and then back up again. You want to create that little V. Okay. Twist and Pop has this as well. So a lot of you will be familiar with the fold. It's just been used in a clever way to make this style. And then, oh, and that one. I think if you did more, so say you had someone's name, you could have all the letters of their name popping out. So like Poppy, so I could add another 2 layers. So we had Poppy popping out, or lots of photos of someone would be cute as well. So fold all of your score lines, and then where you've got your V, you just want to like pinch it down. Just kind of fold it like that. Oh, like that. Okay. We're going to be sticking it together like this, so that when it moves, you're going to have that movement. and that's what will create the lever to wipe. Is this all making sense? So I try to really break it all down. You might just want to do one. Just do your one lever. It's ripped a little bit where I pushed through it, but that'll be okay. Okay, so you should have your 3 pieces now like that. Hey Emma, I have just found this craft along. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I go live every Wednesday at 2, same time, and on a Friday at 10 a.m. And sometimes I go live on Mondays as well with really random things. I might be colouring in, I might be sorting out my craft room, just like kind of to start the week, kickstart the week off. Okay, so now we want to stick these together. So you want to fold it where you've got your little fold here. Okay, so just fold that over and you should have, this one should fold over. Now you'll probably find there's a bit of resistance. So what I recommend you do, rather than giving you funny measurements to start with, but just trim off just a little bit of that one. You want that to fold over and it be completely flat and there be no pressure. I'm just going to add my glue just on this section here. Okay, and then fold that over. And now you'll have this shape. So you've got a little tube, little rectangular tube, but you've got this corner here with your little V, your little arrowhead. Okay, so you want to create that shape 3 times. So again, just fold that. You can see there I've got that bit of resistance, so just take a little slither off the edge there. Again, just fold that over. And fold it back that way as well. Got our other one. And make sure it's all lined up and it all runs nice and parallel with each other. Do you know what I could do? I've had a fun little idea. We could do like an attendance record. I'm just seeing Patricia saying, "Oh gosh, I'm late." We could make something fun of this. I don't want people. This is all just very light-hearted, like banter and stuff. But we could do some kind of attendance, and I could run it for like, I don't know, like that month of like, I don't know how to do it though. Of like, because obviously there's quite a lot of you here. That's a big register. But some kind of like incentive, and then I could do like someone wins a prize at the end of the month for like the most present and correct. I don't know how I could do it. It's just fun. This is just light-hearted fun, but I think it could be quite a nice little thing to do because I've got so much stuff, haven't I? I don't mind. I usually keep it now till Christmas, but we could do the odd little like once a month thing. I don't know how to do it. I could do like maybe the top 20 that are first in the mornings, or you know, in the live. Like who's consistent. I'll have some thought on that because there's definitely a way of doing it and it is just fun. I don't want any competition, no like, you know, oh that was unfair, you missed me. It's just a little bit of silly fun. We could actually have a register and I'll call the names. And then the lateness ones, we could do like a name and shame at the end of the year. You know, Rachel was late. I'll calculate how many times I've gone live and the percentage. Rachel was late 60% of the time. Jeanette would probably be top 10 to be fair. Yeah, I think so. And so would where is she? Claire. Claire is pretty much always there. She's a lot of the time she's at the top. Um, yeah, we could have a detention section. We could have like the A-star students section. I think it could be quite fun because these are classes, aren't they? So I'm gonna have a little think about that. I think it would be hilarious. And I'll send you, if you're like, you can get a badge. I'll make a badge or something. I'm the latest mucker. We could definitely have some fun with it, I think. That's it. Well, there's no headmaster. You can't go any higher than me, Rach. Just take it or leave it. Yeah, I think this would be great. Yeah. So any of you, I mean, Avril is a lurker. She makes herself aware. But if you're any lurkers in the background, you want to get involved now, you're going to have to make yourselves known. Oh dear. No, it wouldn't be done like that, Lynn. It would be done it wouldn't be done like that. There'd be lots of different things that you'd have to meet, lots of criteria, so it wouldn't be the same person. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have a little think about this. I think it'd be fun. Right, back to the card. So you've got your 3 pieces, you've got all your layers here. Just want to make sure, yeah. So you're going to take one of these and you want to fold it so you've got a small section and a big section. The small is on the left on the back, but the small section is on the right side on the front. You just want it in that orientation. You've got your slope there on the left. You're going to add your glue just on this section, so not where I've got my finger, okay, just on this section here. Okay, and you want to stick this right down into your bottom right corner of that biggest piece, and make sure it's flush with the bottom because this is how it's all going to stand up. I'm front of the class. What's our homework? Oh dear. Hey, Little Rabbit Designs. What is your name? If I wrote your name down again, you don't have to say. Yes, sorry, Cara. You're right at the top of my list. Girl, I live in California. I'm almost always late because of the Oh dear. Yeah, thing is, I don't know, Anne, but that would be a good one. Yeah. Who's watched all year and never once given me a thumbs up? But I can't. They don't give you that information. But that would be hilarious. Okay, so we've got this one in. Now you want to add your lever. Now I would recommend make your levers long right now. You can trim them down, afterwards. I'm not bothered. At school, I was the one who got to clean the blackboard. Been making up for it ever since. Haters. So again, I recommend using the same color card. And I'm going to cut this to, it's going to be sitting in, if I just do a little, use this one here. You're going to stick it onto that side. So when you open it up, it's going to be the left side of your V. Okay. So it can't be any wider than 3/4 of an inch in this case, because that's the depth we got there. So I think I did half on the other ones. So if you, actually what I did do, so actually cut it to 1 inch by, you want it to stick out the top. So I would do 1 by 7 ish. Okay. Like I said, you're going to trim these, but I think it's, especially if it's the first time you're making it, do them a bit longer for now. So I've done it as 1, but what I'm going to do is trim. So halfway, but I'm going to go off on an angle because I actually think it's better to have a stronger lever. Can you see I've got a slight angle? So it's 1/2 inch at the bottom and then it goes up to the 1 inch. This is just what I'm doing. You can play around with this. That when it's flat, you're going to stick it in so it's flat with that middle fold here, that middle fold. So when that's flat, you want to push that into it and you'll feel it, and you want to stick it in when it's upright, because when you pull this, when it's stuck, it's going to swing out like this. Okay, so add your glue. but you need to add your lever before you stick each of these down. You can't get into this piece, otherwise it's a bit of a faff. So keep it like that, and then you're going to squash this in between. You want to make sure it's nice and straight. That is how your character is going to sit behind. So when this one's on, say for example it's my snowman, so you know you can have nice big images on this, but you want to make sure as well that it's near to the end. To be fair, this is something I was thinking about when I did that one. I think you could cut each of these a little bit, because my snowman would fit like there. So I could probably take about an inch off of that side. So then you'd see more of the pop-up. So that's why I want to play around with this a bit, because I think there is ways to get maximum image exposure. So like I said, I only broke this down about an hour before we went live, so but as I'm making it I can already see little ways that I think we can adapt it to work, and so will some of you as well, because I know lots of you are quite good. Bad time to admit you were late. Yeah, it is a bit actually, Jeanette. That could work quite well as a theme as well for like a train enthusiast or something. Clever little lever. You are so mechanically intelligent. Well, try to be. Thank you. So now we can stick this one on top. Now all you want to do is add your glue onto this bit. Don't add it onto the side, because that is what you're going to see here. So you can see all of the side sections there. Okay, so and you're just going to repeat this process with all of them. So depending on how many you do, it's just exactly the same. And then this one you want to line up with the bottom and all of your sides and your corners to make sure everything is nice and straight, because this is how it's going to go in the envelope. Thank you, Shannon. Sorry, Tez, new rule, not allowed to. Oh dear. We could do something where I just like I catch you out as well, like if you say you're late, but then you'll know now because I've said it. I don't know. I've got to have a little think on this. It's definitely something to be done, I think. Does he need to go in horizontal? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure yet, because I haven't. He would go. No, it'd be well. You probably want to slightly, like, yeah. If he's going to be like this because of his pose, so we'll get to that bit. Jenny, I'm so busy reading the hilarious chat that I will have to watch the demo again as I miss his son's instructions. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay, so then take your next one. Again, fold it flat. You're going to add your glue all over that square. And again, you want to stick this right down in that bottom right corner. And then you want to cut another lever, but this one I would say you want to make sure it is just a bit taller. So I'd do 5.5 or 6. Just have them tall for now. It'll be a lot better. And then I'm going to do it by 1 again. And again, just cut on a slight angle, 1/2 inch at the bottom, but then I'm just going to go up. Just, I think you just got a bit more just strength there. You may feel if you've got something a bit heavy, although because this is displayed this way, it doesn't matter. When you're maybe making it, you might find things are going to, bounce. Like you could have acetate for these levers if you wanted things to float a bit, but I don't think for me anyway, maybe some birds or a butterfly would look good. But that you're not going to see the bottom of the body anyway, that's going to be hidden. But yeah, you might find when things pop out, they would droop, but once it's displayed, it's all going to obviously pop out fine. Yeah, just make sure when you stick them, because it does go right like that. See, they've all completely come out. It's like a proper like right angle, and that's, yeah, so when it's displayed, just check that it was right. What are you going to call late? And then again, you want to take this one, add your glue. Make sure that's folded down and just slide it in so it goes right down to the bottom there. Join you on the naughty list. I need chat to send out hope prayers and manifestations for me that my job cancels for today so I can make this card instead. And then you're going to take your next one and again stick it on top. But only on that section, don't stick it on that edge there. Again, just line it up. You might want to stop there. You might want a bigger panel here and just a couple of those swinging out. It's up to you. And then you take your last one. Again, add your glue to the back square. So for this one, I've just pretty much gone with what the lady did. And it was Carrie's, where did I put it? It's on there. Carrie's Creative Table. Tiered wiper. You could have them popping out both sides maybe. Well, you could turn these around if you don't want it popping out from the left. You just turn them around just so that the bit's on the other side. But you need them to all come out for the card to stand up. So they all need to come out from the same, like these, you know. Otherwise the card won't stand up. But yeah, if you want them popping out from the right instead of the left, then just flip these over. This is such a cool design. It's fun, isn't it? And then, oh, the lever again. So this one, I'm just going to make it 5 by 1. And then again, I'm just cutting them on a bit of an angle, just so I've got a bigger platform on the lever to be able to stick things on. Again, little glue. And then I'm just sliding this between the little V there. So it goes right down. You want them just roughly lined up. Mostly this but popping out and drooping. Oh, you tired, Laura? I'm not quite following the angle cut. How are you determining where to make the cut? So from 1/2 inch at the bottom, and then you just angle your scissors up to the end, the other side. Just half. It's just halfway from the bottom. You don't have to. You can keep the whole thing. Well, you don't want it any more wider than 3/4 inch. So if you don't want to angle it, then just cut yourself 3/4 inch wide pieces, because that's how, you know, the corner here, this diagonal, that's the measurements there. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't even have to angle it. I just feel that it's better having it a little bit thicker. And then again, add your glue. Now, like I said, I don't think you really need to add a direction with this. I think people will just, it will kind of automatically, as soon as they start lifting it up, it's going to move. But you could have a little tab here saying pull on that front one. I mean, they're probably going to hold that like that still, but I think they would know to then let go, you know. And then this one, again, just stick it on the top. And again, for anybody joining, this is a dimensional card, so there's about 1/4 inch already there. So that is the bulk. But you could, like I said, take 1 or 2 off and just have one wiper if you wanted to. If you really, you know, if you do want to post it but reduce the bulk, then just take them off. And this is only like a 220, 230 cardstock weight anyway, which is as light as you really want to go. so you can't really reduce the card weight either. Okay, mostly done that one. On the way, Mataland have a sale on at the moment. I got 2 duvet sets this morning, £9 each. They had covers in the sale and I didn't buy any. It was duvet deals or cows. I had to make a tough choice. Oh dear. That's all right, Deborah. You might get punished though later on. I'm only messing. We were having a laugh earlier. Sam is live, people. Come on. Is anyone got this? Then getting confused. Got this and then getting confused. Or is it only me? Like I said, I will do a YouTube video as well, but you can go back and watch this. And now, fingers crossed. Yay, look at that. Isn't it cool? And like I said, that's how it will stay displayed. And then we're going to have our characters. Nice sentiment. Yeah. You can decorate the tops, but you don't want anything to catch your element when it kind of comes out. And then when it goes back, I like how each, one kind of goes in turn. Isn't it clever? Got all sorts on this. I think it's going to work for lots of themes. We're going to trim these down. I mean, again, you could have things still visible there as well as there. I think it's going to depend on the theme and, what you're doing really. But it is nice to have them hidden. So he is bigger. So I think I'm going to do mine in size. I think I'm going to have him down here. Let's see how much of each one's going to pop out. Now what you can do now, I would say, is I'm going to trim the levers down a little bit for the minute. I just want to still be able to see them from the top. But the idea is that you're going to cover these. Put this bottom one. Maybe it needs to be more like, I want him kind of like that. So he's probably going to attach. Actually, no, we need to trim them now so they are flush with the top, because that's as high as I can stick my, image. I can't remember what the lady used on hers. I think she had little critters as well, possibly. I can't remember. Yeah, because you see more of it there. So that's the top. So we're going to have to be more like... So this is where I think, for the images I'm using, I think it's going to look better. I'm not going to do it now. We'll make it work today. But I think it's going to be better reducing this side as well. Because he doesn't need all that space. But that is stopping you having more things revealed. We could make a decorative. I could add a thick red border there. But I'm just thinking, he just needs to swing out. You'd see so much more of him if this wasn't here. Let's just do a little test. Let's try, because so his body would be there. See, he's much taller than that, so he's not really gonna, I'd have to have him, so they're not really gonna, that's as far as he would come out. That one's okay. You'd see all of that. So that works. But I can't go any higher, so his hat has to be, or some part of him, even there, But he works on the back one. But you almost need to trim something off, Acetate window, yeah. I'm going to stick him on that one because he's definitely going to go there. So I'm just going to add some glue. So yeah, trim your levers so they're just flush with the top of each one, and make sure whatever you stick down, the top of it doesn't go past that. I'm going to angle him a little bit like that. I'm just going to, she said, and I brought it up too high. I'm just going to trim off that corner because I want him to be slightly angled. You don't see any of the backs. So now, yeah, so he completely hides and then he pops out. Make sure anything like that, I would just put a little roll, just roll them away, and that way they'll slide nicely, they're not going to catch. So that works. Probably be more like that. Yeah, that's when it would be displayed. See, I really like him, but he's just not going to work unless you bring that in. Because you can see your mechanism, you could have something that's just as wide as that mechanism. So like he fits perfectly in there. So I could bring this whole bit in, you know. I'm tempted to cut this one. And then what I might do is cut a thin strip to make it look like a border again. So I think, because if he was on that lever to there, I might have to cut off that bit. And then he went to there. So you're going to see his face. It'll be much better. Right, what we got here? 5. What would 2.5 give me? That's right there. I'm going to do 3. Yeah. This is all part of doing these things as well. It's playing around. I like to try and make things so we'll be able to use them with more things. So that, I'll add a little strip. I might have to just straighten that up in a sec. So let's see now. Look, we've got so much space. He has to, I just have to make sure. Yeah, that's much better. So I can trim the lever down a bit more now because he's got his antlers. You kind of see through. So I'm just going to trim that down a bit more. I would, you know, if you're getting a bit confused with this, just make yourself a template and play around first of all. Get used to how it all works. Didn't do that one very well, did I? Oh, maybe it goes down a bit more then. As long as you've got something to stick it on. That's why I said make them longer, and then you can play around with what you've got. There we go. You could have the multi-character on one lever. Or you could put more things on, yeah. Is that what you mean? Yeah, that's better. Yeah. So I'm going to just make a thin little strip of red to go there. And by the time we decorate it anyway, I can even, you know, add something. We've got his little treats and stuff, so you won't see that join. I think that'll work. Now do we cut or not? So yeah, then that next one I can cut there, you see. And it's still going to stand up. That's not going to stop it standing. But then again, I can't cut that one. But I wouldn't need to. I just need to, yeah, just think those two. And then you'll have your tiers, you see. So that one was 3. So if I did that one at 4, would he hide behind that? That's the thing. Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would just go behind that as long as I make sure I get him. Might have to angle him. Even if I did it that way, he's way under. Sorry for those that are crafting along. Sometimes this does happen with just altering things. I mean, yours might be fine because you might not be using what I'm obviously decorating mine with. So that will vary. for some of you. I just need to try and, oh, if I'm coming in, it's 1 inch from that side, isn't it? There we go. If I do that instead, try and get this a bit straighter. This is how, yeah, it's just how we evolve cards and play around with things. So he can go really low like that. So it would be, I'm just going to add my glue there for a minute. No, I don't think we need to play around with anything else. Once I add a little red strip there and there, it's equally, because you only see the 3 there, you don't see the back one. That's why I think you only need to stagger. I think it works well to stagger them. Oh, okay, that's right, but he's a bit too, let's just, I want him like that. Make sure I get the glue just on there. Definitely, yeah. Oh no, there you go, that's perfect. Just a bit of trial and error. That's better. Do that. I could try and get him a bit more. Maybe there, will he work? Don't really want to see the bottom of him, but I like you to just see. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I like that. Right, so then you can trim again, keep echoing, you know, repeating myself, but it's definitely handy to keep your levers as long as possible, and then you can just trim them around your characters. That's a good way to do it as well. It's a brilliant fold. I think this is really cool. I think you'll have fun just playing around with it. Kind of like it that way as well. But then you can't display it. But that, it looks lovely. Looks really, really nice. Very pleased. Thank you. Sorry to put it on here. What have I missed? Never rains, it pours. Just had a message telling me a good friend passed away early this morning. She was only 44. Oh, Pippa, that's so sad. Yeah, sorry to hear that. This type of hiccup is why we watch the lives. It helps to learn. Yeah, it's certainly made me look at it differently now, and I prefer this. There's, like I said, this is lovely, and I think if you've got the images that work with it, hers were quite small, so maybe that's why it worked. Obviously, I picked these out, so you know that is the original, the way it looks. You can see as long as you need something that's like just little there, and then that height, because those levers just go behind each one, so that is pretty much your maximum height. You could go a bit higher with that one, but cut your levers so then they're just the height of each of those, and then when it's out, that is the size of the image really, well that's what you'll see. So it's a bit, you got, you know, small, medium, large, which I've kind of done with this small, medium, large character. It's just, yeah, but I actually think I like the way it looks on the front, having those staggered sections as well. So yeah, now I'm going to trim similar sized slither, so I can just stick it, and unless you look really close, you'll never know. See? And we're going to decorate it anyway. I might put a holly in that corner. Rudolph's treats in that corner. You won't know it's there. You could have it the other way if you put a hole punch in it and put a baker's twine, so you can, oh yeah, you could have it as a hanging card. Oh. So quick way to doctor it, because we're certainly not wasting all that pretty paper. So if you did decide to cut yours like me, hopefully you can see, you can easily fix that. And like I said, no one's going to know. That's why we have to lie for the day and craft your hearts out. Figure out a way for us to be able to stand it up the other way. You can't. You'd have to have it on a big tall card. You'd have to have it on a 5 by 9.5 top fold card, and just stick that panel onto the top portion of it, and then it can stay that way. And then when it's closed, they'll see all that bottom of the card fold, so you can have it decorated, have the pull there, and then like so. So you could get a big A4 card, whack it on that if you wanted it that way. Same goes that way. You could obviously change the lever around so they come out that side. In fact, oh, hang on a minute. If you put that on a 5 by 7 top fold, that bottom piece, we change the direction of the, the mechanism, so they all pop out that way. Then you could have it on a top fold 5 by 7, and that's how the card would be displayed. Maybe that's the one I do for YouTube. But then it is nice that way. I really like it. So I think this could be a little mini series. I think so. And I like them when they're just pushed in a little bit, so they're more like that. That's nice. Just where you get a little bit, yeah, they're more on that angle. So yeah, I know some of you will be playing around with this. So I'd like to see if you do the other way that I just said then, on a 5 by 7 top fold. Just change the orientation of the mechanism. So this is coming out from the left, flip it so it comes out from that side. And then I think that would work if you want it to go on a card blank. But it does obviously stand lovely, and you've got your space on the back there as well to write your message. Right, let me cut that other, I'll just throw it in the bin. That other little bit, I need to straighten it up a bit. I don't think I did it very well. 3, yeah, I'm a little bit off. Let's just line that back up. Oh, just cutting through his ear. That's lucky. I have to just move him in a little bit. You can just see his little ear. And then, what was that, 3? No, 4. Another card style to use for my Christmas cards, tick. It's good all the ways. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, when you can, the same fold but different, you know. Yay, another mini series. Simone, over to you, Miss Brand Ambassador. You will all know what I mean. I've been crafting all week, and now I have a postage stamp sized area left. Yep. Oh yes, we know that one too well. Oh, I started watching it, Shirley, and I don't know why, but I couldn't get into it. But everyone's saying it's good. I think I need to try it again. I was ordering and sorting out stuff for the garden, so that probably didn't help. But I don't know, something just wasn't... He's in prison, isn't he? Wrongly imprisoned. Is that the one? And then I saw the bit where she goes into the visit him in prison. Isn't it his wife's sister or something? And she shows the photo. Saw that, and then yeah, I must have kind of got a bit sidetracked really. But quite a few people have said it was good. There we go. Can't wait to see what Simone does with this. I was thinking the same thing. Highly recommend on that one. You will know what I mean. I think I've done that. Yeah. I might just have to move him. Sometimes you can just bend it a little bit. That'd be enough. Like I said, I'll put something on there to decorate it. It's wonderful. It really is. It's a lovely card. I do not like anything about this. I think it's very fun. So let's do a sentiment. I want to get a couple of little bits there. We need to do the envelope. What have we got here? So I've got some props. So we could add a few of these bits on as well. But like I said, I'm trying to use what I've already coloured. So we definitely need to add Rudolph's treats. That covers that little join. Not that I'm too bothered about it, but and then we could use the stocking because that's hanging, and that could like hang up there. That kind of covers that, and then the sentiment's going to go in there. We could have a bow maybe up there, so that isn't going to affect, what do you call it? And it goes with the bows on the sentiment there. What do we think? I think that looks quite cute. Yeah, I think the red. I could do snowballs to go with the snowman, so we could have snowballs like there. They're there. They don't take long to stamp. Colour. So we could have the snowballs there. Yeah, I like it. There's a little carrot there. And a pipe. Oh, he could have a pipe in his mouth. Let's use these bits. Let's put the pipe in his mouth. He looks quite cute with that. Yeah, birthday numbers. We said about a name as well, which we thought would look good, because you can add as many layers as you want. I dropped down 1 inch, but if you drop down ½ an inch, then you could have what? So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to have a sentiment, and it's got to cover something at the bottom, but you could have double the amount, I would say. I reckon you could go up to 6 quite easily. You just have to stagger the size of your images. Start with your biggest image, will pop out from the back, and then you'll have your smallest at the front, because obviously the size of this drops down. So a few things to just think about, but it is a lovely card style. Just going to curl up the end of his pipe there. There we go. Don't need another carrot. I think that's enough there. Yeah, might cut the holly there as well and have it in that corner, because then that's those corners covered just for my own OCD. But it also looks nice. Yeah, it's not going to interfere with anything. There is a smaller one there as well, but I think that works well for that corner. So we've got a bit of something there, and pop these back. And the sentiment, I need something rectangular. Any of those. Don't want to use that one. Sentiments. Oh, I know what ones we can use. We've got the vintage Christmas. We've got that one's another nice one. And we got Christmas there as well. These are all kind of that size. So we've got Naughty Nice I Tried. That would be a fun one. That would go in there quite nicely. All I want for Christmas is you. Not really. I just want my present. That would fit in there nicely. Sending all my love this Christmas. In fact, I might do this. I might do that one. All I want for Christmas is you, not really. I just want my present. And give this to my sister and her Charlie and everyone. Because Charlie will love that. I find that really fun. I'll give him his own separate card again as well. But I think I might give this one to my sister. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Right, let's stamp these bits. Where did I put that? Forever looking for where I've put. I've not used it, have I? Where is the stamping platform? It's not there. It's usually on the. Oh, it's on another bit, another ledge. That one and that one. Yeah. I love this card. So my mind is working slightly differently, thinking new baby popping out. ABC, that would be nice. Yeah, ABC, 1, 2, 3. Baby, the word baby. Snowflake top left corner, yeah. The layers could be decorated like presents and the characters popping out. Yeah, birthday cards can be great. Definitely. And then we'll do the sentiment on the end. So yeah, this has been a nice test kind of card. You know, it's come out lovely, but I think it's definitely been good to do because now it's given me more ideas. So I'm going to play around with some other sizes, and I definitely want to try the orientation, changing it. I'm going to clean them now, and then I can just put them away straight after. How's the weather looking for everybody now? We've got just beautiful weather now for the rest of the week and all next week. It's hot next week again. Like highs, it's been like highs of 20 to 23 this week, which is nice. Next week it's highs of 27. So it's a scorcher. Gift card would be nice, yes. Like the way you showed the fixes. Yeah, it's handy to know, isn't it? Let's have a look what we got here. Just a bit of a bluey grey. It's a bit darker. There's my cloud blue. I think that's quite nice. Yeah, just a good one for like ice. You want a blue grey when you're doing like snowy scenes. Just add a little bit on the bottom. And then try and match it up, because obviously this is all with coloured pencils. That's the bow isn't, but I'm gonna have to be quite bright, isn't it? Again, I don't think it's going to matter to you. My sister won't mind. least we've got them used. It's hot here today, 97, over 100. Yeah, it's just unbearable. The ring, it's just like a plastic. It's plastic and then it's got like a silver foiling underneath it. I need to rotate them all again. I've been wearing the same ones for weeks. Okay, that'll do. And then, oh, I need to make sure I can cut that out. My body doesn't do heat well. I'm grateful for air conditioning, but even that struggles at that height. Yeah, it was chucking it down yesterday afternoon here. It cooled down. See, it was nice. I had a nice walk with Monty yesterday afternoon. We did a big walk as well. That is cute card. Would enjoy the replay. Can you colour coordinate your markers, please, Sam? Tim. Wonder why you're saying that. It's actually cooler here today. 25. A bit like the sleeve ends. Sleeve ends. Huh? A bit like the sleeve ends. Oh, your spine, you mean? On the, yeah. Yeah, but that was bad. They should have been nice and straight. That is straight on there, isn't it? Yeah. No, I do need to go through them, but I just dumped them in there, to be honest. So I do need to go through that again. I've got that in my head now. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. My two front teeth. Not Mariah Carey. I might put that on red as well. Put a bit of foam on it, lift it up. And let's do these ones. There is dies, but I'm just going to cut them out. So what should I do on Friday? Do you want me to use the new mechanism again, the pop-up box, or have we had enough of that and you want to do something different? Maybe use one of the Christmas sets. I still want to do a Christmas card, so maybe use one of the Christmas stamp sets with a different mechanism this time. Let me know, so then I've got an idea on what to do on Friday. Pop-up box, please. Pop-up box. Spent 4 hours on a penny slider with lots of die cutting and paper piecing. Managed to get the cut outs from the sliders in the right place. Then put the front of the card base. Oh no. My mum played me I Want a Hippopotamus Christmas. That's my favourite one. Love it. It's from Amazon. It's the Ohuhu rotating pen holder. It was recommended by lots of people in the chat. £23, I think it is. Glider mechanism with Christmas would be nice. Pop-up box again. Then more inspo as new launch next week. Different mechanism. Fab flips. So yeah, that one. We're only putting these on here because we're just covering the little corners. And obviously you can overhang these bits by up to 1 inch because you've got that gap. Different one. How about Christmas circular waterfall? Yeah, could do. Just feel like I haven't used any old mechanisms for a while. Now that one, I'm going to have to stick that down. Let me just, because that's going to have to come in. Let's just stick this one down. Yeah, see, that all looks nice at the front. Let's put that on a bit. I might just reposition him a little bit and the snowman a little bit. I just feel I need to lift him up a bit. I'll have a little think. I'll see what comes to my head. The elf looks like he is about to grab a snowball and throw it. I'd like the round pen holder. Can you imagine it mounted sideways on the wall? That would be, you'd have to have it on a slight slope though, so the pens don't fall out, but that would look cool. Yeah, he doesn't come down as far when you stand it up. It just pushes him up. Just add more bolts to this card. It's already got a load on it, but like this is going to be hand delivered. To my sister. If you're watching, Tracy, you'll forget by the time December comes around. She's on maternity leave, so she does drop in. I'm going to take that off and I'm going to pop it up on the foam so it sits next to that sentiment. Yeah, and that can go. Yeah. I'm easy, I will enjoy whatever you make. There's a rude Aussie song, Where's My Effing Bike? That is so funny. What, Christmas song? Was it just a song? Oh, I didn't do the... Oh, where's my holly? I just screwed up the holly. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Nobody's mentioned it. Why has no one mentioned that I just screwed up the holly? I think I can get away with that. Why did I do that? I think because I don't know why on earth did I do that. Honestly, question myself sometimes. I'm just going to add a little bit more of a curve into it just to get rid of some of those marks. What on earth? Just colour it in, then just screw it up. It was a Christmas song for a zoo. That's fine. Yeah. Again, you'll never know. Charlie won't care. Oh, and it just kind of disguises his ear that sticks out a little bit. I don't need to move him now. But the bow, I mean, the bow almost, I wonder if it could work on that top bit. If that would still, yeah, it does, no, but then it can't come out that way. Maybe I don't have the bow. I think that looks quite nice though. Yeah, he doesn't hit the bottom. That's how it is displayed. It just gets, it doesn't, he's not touching it at all. I think it just looks like it when I turn it upside down, when I turn it to face you and me. My craft room looks like a bomb's hit it. It's been too warm to go up there and sort it. The bank manager is working at the rugby all weekend, so I'll sort it then. The singer is Kevin, but he was, oh right, okay. It's really, really nice. I think there's just so much scope with it. You could have different words here because when it's displayed this way, you really get to see these sections as well. I think scene papers would be great as well. There is a lot you can do with this. Let's make the envelope. Check it's all going to go in this one because even though I'm hand delivering it, still got to go in the envelope. Obviously space on the back there. Yeah, I think we can get away with that. Yep, ho ho ho, we said that at the start. You might have missed it. It's a bit. No, I think that'd be okay. Stamps. Oh no. Oh no, I'll use that one. That one I used, that can still work. The Feliz Navidad one. That's the one I want to use for my sister's card. Actually, the colours go. So yeah, this is definitely going to go to my sister. Feliz Navidad. I found some other ones as well. I found that one. 2 of them on the first day of Christmas my true love sent to me, and you got the turtle dove. So I've had some of the other ones before, but I've not had that one. I found these cute little ones. This one, 15 cents USA Christmas. This one, Christmas USA. This one, these, New Zealand. These aren't Christmas, but they look Christmassy. That's Mary and Joseph. No, Mary and baby Jesus, sorry. That one. So I found a few more. And then I've got some nice birthday ones that I found as well. I'll put all them together. Some music ones. So I did sort out a few bits. So we'll do that one. Oh yeah, and then I'll do a green and a red Queenie. And maybe another Christmas one. Actually, that one would be good as well. Yeah, we'll do those. Yeah, well, the lady called it the tiered, it's Carrie's Creative Table. She called it a tiered wiper. I mean, it's a triple tiered or triple wiper because I've used 3, but I think, yeah, tiered wiper, stepped wiper. I mean, this is now staggered in that sense. So someone's put staggered card there. So obviously I've changed that a little bit. So yeah, something like that. Might just have those actually. Just a smaller envelope, maybe the red. No, do those ones. Merry Christmas. Let's do nice green. I'm going to do 5. Keep doing 6 and then there's quite a bit left in the spoon. I'm just going to do 5. They are cute, these ones, aren't they? So there are more in amongst all those ones. I've put them all into that bowl now. So that's what I want to try and reduce down. There's everything in there. I'm also doing a pile of just lots of men's faces because they're just not the kind of, they're just really like really miserable, sinister looking old men, and I'm just like, I don't want them on my card. So yeah, I'll put them all in a bag and donate them back to the charity shop. They're probably some lovely men, but they just don't look nice on a card, you know. So, and I don't know half of them, and I don't want to put a stamp of someone on there who's ended up having a, I don't know, stuff's come out about them or something. You can't go wrong with these things. These are all harmless, so just my luck. I put something on there and then someone goes, don't you realise he was, you know, he had endless slaves, or he was a murderer or something, I don't know. I'll get bound to mess up, so I'm just going to get rid of them all. And then I'm going to do, where's my little, put that back on. I did. Oh yeah, I did put it back on there. Just use this one. Yeah, that's more than enough. There's not so much in the spoon now. Back to the charity shop for the old. There's a few, you know, like some of your sportsmen's and stuff like that. I'll keep all of that. Although some of those I should probably check as well. But yeah, just all the other like leaders of some of the other countries, you know. I'm not really bothered about them. Are you going to bring out a postage rubber stamp? Yes, yeah, I mentioned it in the last live, but again, you might not have been in it. I've got new plates that we're going to do. Yeah, a few other bits and bobs, so we will. Oh, that'd be good, Tracy. Oh, I look forward to seeing that one. Santa's Workshop, be very nice. I'm just going to cut a piece of white card for the back. Do that now while I remember. I'm sure I've got a scrap piece. Yes. Oh, is that big enough? It is. Otherwise, I'll have to be cutting all that out as well. So for the back, I'm just going to cut a piece of 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So I'm definitely keeping within the 2 hours better, and I'm getting an envelope done. Whereas before, I just found myself with not quite getting everything finished and then not getting the envelope done. So I think it's much better using, you know, these stamped images and ephemera and stuff when I do the lives. This will really strengthen the back panel as well. Just add a little bit more support, so that's ready to write my message. So yeah, I'll do this one again for YouTube, this exact one, but I'll stagger it the way I've cut it in this live, because I think that's just a little bit better, just so you can really maximize what you see. And then I will play around and do some other versions. I'd like to do, I think 6 by 6 I'll do on the card blank, because then you can just use the measurements of this and then adapt it to that, which will be easy to do. Yeah. Oh, I think it's really nice. Can't be bothered to cook dinner tonight. Lovey will be visiting his mum in hospital, so I will have something later. I think I'm just going to have a glass of wine. Yeah, so I hope you give this one a go. So again, for anybody just tuning in, this is a card that was also sent to me a few days ago from Lynn, who's in the chat. And then I saw it again come up today on a reel. And it was from, I saw a video from Carrie's Creative Table, and she called it a tiered wiper. This was her version, and I've adapted it today to work with what I've got here. So I've got my panels, you'll see slightly staggered there. And then you just pull the side and you have your 3, whatever it may be, but for me 3 characters up here. I think it's very fun. You can display it with it closed still. You can just pull it out a little bit, but then it can be displayed open as well, and you get to see all of the characters. Isn't that lovely? Avril's kind of dinner. Wine, please. Yeah, Santa's Workshop will be fun. You lot are funny. So yeah, there you have it. That's my version of this new, I think it is. Like I said, I've not seen it before. I don't know if she's picked it up from anybody before, but that's what I've done. Let me just go this way so you can see how it looks. This way. Again, the lighting's not so good when I'm holding it this way. But I'll get some nice photos in a bit, and I'll share them on my page. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, girls, guys. There's probably some, well, I haven't seen Steve for a while, actually. I know he gets a lot, you know, he's busy with work. Thank you, everyone. Oh, should we do a sneak peek? What did I get up to? Did I show you the paper? That's the Christmas one. I can't remember what. I've done the 3 mechanisms. Oh, I don't think I shared the verses. I've got some new verses. Yeah, so on this one, I like the first one. Here's to another year of questionable life decisions. I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just extending the celebration. You're one of my favourite people to celebrate. Keeping you close in thought. Might as well show you it. It's only a sentiment set. But this fits with, it's the same verses style as with the other pop-ups. And a surprise inside. This is another surprise inside this collection. A little flyby to let you know I'm thinking of you. Our homes may be far apart, but our hearts are as close as ever. Your birthday is the perfect opportunity to remind you what a wonderful person you are. Working 9 till wine. So these will obviously work with the 3 pop-ups. Hope your day is filled with sunshine and flowers. Celebrate, thank you. So you can mix and match these. These go great with your big word dies as well. I did think that, Shirley. He does a big batch, doesn't he? Quiche salad and potatoes, coconut and jam tart for pudding. Nice. I'm off to Laura's then. Life isn't always wonderful, but you are. So yeah, some nice little ones there. Like I said, they go really nicely with the new pop-ups, but they coordinate with your bigger sentiments, and then they're like a subtitle, or they're verses, so you can put them inside the card as well. I think that's everything. I think I've shared it all. So obviously I won't be live then. I'll be live on Friday, and then I won't be live again until next Friday. So, but yeah, I'm going to add a little bit of glaze as well. Got my new one there actually. Take that out. I'm going to add a little bit of glaze. On Rudolph's nose, the berries, I'll just leave this while I go and get Monty, and then when I come back it'll be dry and I'll be able to take some photos. Do it on the carrot. I won't put too much on his nose, I just want the shine more than anything. I better push down that lumpy bit. You were going to show us. Huh? I've shown it. Oh my god, I've realised I didn't flip my camera back. I showed it. I was showing it. I'll quickly show it in a sec. I did, I showed it. Sorry, I forgot my camera was that way. Let me just finish these. I totally forgot the camera was changed. And what we do is Belle, do a little shine on each one and his nose with a carrot. Okay, that can all dry. Sorry, well, you've heard all the sentiments. Yeah, I was holding it, but didn't realise. That one. So if you remember the other one, this is the same fonts. All right. I don't want repeats in the sets. I don't want repeats in the sets as I have them all, and I don't want to purchase repeat ones. I don't understand what that's replying to. I don't do repeat sets. Oh. First set of big word dies, as I've had confirmation from Craftworld, they will be bringing them back. I've already spoke to Nicola. Just don't worry. We're just bringing them back with another collection. This is not at you, Jill. It's just for everyone. I know the big words. I know everyone wants more of them, but we have to do it a certain way. Nicola is customer service. She's not part of design. So I will just reiterate to her again. But come to me. I'm the one that will tell you if stuff's coming back or not. All right. So ask me. Don't ask Nicola. Bless her. She is customer service. So she just, as a blanket for her, is we don't do replan. We don't do replan anymore. We haven't done since we've moved to Craftworld. However, I can still have things brought back, but I have to bring them back in a collection. Okay. Whereas before in Craftworld, we could just reorder and do it differently. But now it's Craftworld, it's a different setup. So anything like that, ask me. All right. Please say you won't do the same for the launch next week. What do you mean? Won't do the same for the launch next week? What do you mean, Avril? I'm confused what people are saying about repeats and stuff. I wouldn't buy any sets that repeated words. I don't know where's all this chat coming from. These are brand new. I've never done this before. And the big words will come back as they are, and there'll be new sets with new words. So I don't know what all this chat is. Anyway, hopefully that's cleared it up. 2, 4 usually sometimes goes over. It's usually about 2 hours. Oh, right, yeah. How long the lives are? Yeah, it's usually around 2 hours. Sometimes we have crept. I think I've done nearly a 3 before, but that's it. But no, I'm finishing now. 2 minutes to go. But yeah, so like I said, I'll get pictures of that, and then I will, yeah, I'll pick one of the Christmas sets, because although we've got, well, no, it doesn't matter about the stock. I'll do one of these with something, I think. No, because everything's always sold individually, Shirley. Why is this all come up all it's all like weird chat? No, nothing's different. If I bring something back, it will come back and you can buy it on its own. Nothing is ever just sold just in a bundle. You've always been able to buy everything individually. So yeah. Yeah, talking about the big words. Wow, I'm not even involved today. Hey, yeah, you're right. My chat is about new customer charging. See the chat previous to the one regarding Tonic Studios. Please say, yeah, but you said about please say you won't do the same for a launch next week. Is that not at me then? I don't understand. Where's your comment before that? I'm coming to yours for dinner. That's all I can see. Don't see anything about Tonic. Oh well. Anyway, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. Yeah, honestly, if you were late and now you're causing trouble in the chat, then you need to be reprimanded. I don't know, Jill. But just for anybody watching this on repeat, if you want to know if something's ever going to come back or not, it's me. I'll be the one that has to do it. I have to plan the launch and what it's going to be part of. So yeah, just yeah. All right, send me an email, Avril. Right, I'm going to go, everybody. Thank you as always. I always enjoy our lives and our chats. I'm going to turn that off now, and I am going to finish up for the day, and then I'll go and get Mr. Monts. And see you all again. Yeah, I'm not live tomorrow. I've got a day off from lives tomorrow, so I'm going to make some more samples for next week, and I'll see you all again. Hopefully, lots of you at 10 a.m. All right, I'll be the first on the noise. Take care, everybody, and see you all again very soon.